I now invite Kamira from the World Congress Amazigh of Algeria.
Mr. Chairman, Indigenous brothers and sisters, I greet you. I would like to thank you very much for having chosen this topic for us, the people who daily undergo violence and who peacefully fight for peace and freedom. It was said that I'm not truly free if I deprive others of their freedom, and we therefore both dispossessed of our freedom. The North Africa and Sahel indigenous people, as all indigenous people in the world, suffer from all kinds of violence, alienation, taking away their land, forced assimilation, repression, etc. Everything that we have been doing specifically was repressed. Let me mention specific cases in Algeria, first of all. The case of Mouzabit, which is a region in Algeria. For 2 years now, this region in Algeria has been suffering from atrocious violence. Conflicts between the Arab and the Amazigh community, with the complicity, of course, and we have proofs of that, of the police in Algeria who support the Arab community. And one of the defenders of human rights, Mr. Kamil did send a letter to the Secretary General of the United Nations to denounce this kind of violence. He was arrested. And with others detainees, he has been in Algeria for 9 months. He started several hunger strikes, but until now they have been in vain. They sent letters to the Prime Minister of Algeria, received no replies to date. Those in Kabylia who are fighting for human rights and those who fight for self-determination are assaulted daily, arrested, prosecuted, and I'm an example of militants. My family has suffered from that. The police has sealed my home to try and stop me. Now, as regards the Sahara region in Tamarasset, a whole village was destroyed by the police and the inhabitants were chased away from there violently and beaten in the process. And if these Tuareg people find themselves without a home, well, they're homeless in the street. As regards other regions, in Morocco, for example, right now, as we speak, 80 miners from the Awan region are on strike 800 meters below ground, and their families are holding public demonstrations, and the Moroccan state has not started considering their situation. The mine there is called the killing mine. There is no safety measures to protect their lives. Imidar, another example, it's a region in Morocco where there is a silver mine. For 5 years, 5 villagers are permanently on strike, sit-in strike, to denounce this mine. It's an environmental disaster for the local population, and it poisons water and the resources in this area. And this is done without any kind of consultation with the local population. I would say that we are leading an unequal battle against the state. They have the armed force, they have justice, they have the administration, they have money, international acknowledgement, and we have none of these things. The impunity that the states have means that even at the UN we're not heard when we're crying out, even when we do it very loudly. Our young people in particular, the only way out for them is a revolt. In order to make sure that there is no tragedy, we have to find binding mechanisms to compel states to honor their obligations, in particular when it comes to human rights, to respect the resolution which came out from the first Global Conference of the Indigenous People and the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, in particular when it comes to the right to self-determination. Otherwise, despair will reign, as was stated by the young of the Kabylia when they addressed the police with a placard which said, "We cannot kill us, we are already dead."